Well, hello everyone. I am here to explain about our new foundation brush and how it works. And I'm going to demonstrate it for you today also too. So, okay, first of all, I have my face washed. My primer is on, and I did my eyes because we do our eyes first, clean everything up, and then we can go ahead and apply our foundation. But first, let me explain a little bit about our new foundation brush. Okay, so first of all, you can see it's a completely different shape than we've ever had before. It is flat on the top, and it is angled. If you see that, it is angled. And it has very dense bristles and brushes. Now these are synthetic. All of our new brushes I'm gonna explain in other videos about them and why they changed. But I really wanna just hone in on our foundation brush today. So you can see it's very dense, it's round, so it is completely different from our current foundation brush, and the application is amazing what it does. So a couple things that you can do with your foundation. One, you can squirt it directly onto this brush, and you can go ahead, and there's two ways to apply it, between a stippling motion and or a sweeping swirly motion also too. So this brush also helps allow it to be like a no mess, so you don't have to apply it to your hand and then to your face. Now I do it to my hand just because it's just out of habit and it's just what happens, but these are very lush, dense bristles that will make your foundation look amazing on. And so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that today for you. Okay, so I'm going to take my foundation. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand, but you can actually apply it straight to the brush too, so you can see. If you see these bristles, the more shorter ones will create more foundation onto your face. The longer side creates less foundation. And so you can go ahead, you can see my foundation is on there, and I'm gonna start with the stippling motion. So with our stippling motion, we're just going to, you're gonna see I'm just gonna stipple it to get the right coverage. You can keep going over and over it till it gets smooth, but I'm just stippling it. With this angle of this brush and the flatness, it really makes it super easy to be able to do. And I'm doing this with no mirror. So we'll see how well this rolls. So I'm just stippling, and now I can kind of feel like it's kind of blended in, but I don't have much more left probably on my brush. So we always start the stippling motion in the middle of the face and work outward. And I always use the higher end of the bristles to go around my eye area. So I want a little bit around my eye area if I don't poke myself in the eye, and I'm just gonna go around my eye area and always bring it upward. Now I need a little bit more for my forehead on this side. So I'm adding just a tiny bit more, and I'm just gonna stipple it. So I'm gonna do each side in a different motion so you can see the difference. This probably you have more coverage. When you're doing the swirling, sweeping strokes, you're gonna get less coverage, if that makes sense a little bit. Okay, so you can see just with a quick ease of how I'm able to just go ahead and apply half of my foundation. Can you see it? You can see the difference. It took all the redness out of my face, and it looks very, very natural. Okay, so for the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and add some more foundation, and I'm gonna do this in a sweeping, swirly motion. And so I'm just gonna dot this on so it's kind of all over, and then you're gonna see me in a little swirl, and I'm swirling it. Now, you can use this brush with all the different types of foundation that we have that besides our mineral powder foundation. Our mineral powder foundation has its own unique new brush also. So if you see the difference, there's probably not as much coverage when I'm doing the little swirly strokes, and I'm gonna get in around my eye area and bring that up. Actually, need just a little bit more on the edge of the brush to go around my eye area. And then a little bit on my forehead. So we're just gonna add a little bit to that for my forehead. And we're just gonna swirl it. I use both techniques as I've been practicing with them, but I love this new foundation brush. Now here, there's a little tip with the foundation brush though, is that you really need to wash it daily. Now you can wash it by using our brush cleaner. You squirt it on and wipe it out. It will take several uses to do that, or you can go ahead and just wash it with like a Dawn or a hand soap or like Dawn dish soap or something. But the key to this brush, if you can see a difference, there's less coverage on this. I don't know if you can really see that because our foundation does cover very well and gives us a great coverage. And this side has a little bit more because we stippled this side. But you can see how quick and easy that it was to apply. When washing this brush, you want to wash it either with our brush cleaner or with Dawn dish soap or hand soap. When you wash it, you never want to run it underneath the faucet like this because you don't want those bristles underneath here to get wet. So what you want to do is do it sideways or dip it in a cup, swirl it around your hand, get that soap in there, and then rinse it out very, very good. And then you're gonna put it on the edge of a counter like this. You never want to dry it on the counter like this because it will get distorted. I actually did that the first time. And so you want to just hang it over the edge, and so it creates its natural shape. But you definitely want to wash it every day. And I love our new foundation brush. It retails for $14. I have them on hand, so if you want to try them and you want to get one, you can totally do that. So anywho, they are $14, and I hope you enjoyed learning how to use our new foundation brush.